What's up, guys? I got the Super Vamp here, and we're ready to get some Gridiron modifications on it that we bought. Pretty excited. If you remember, we just put a cheap $20 chassis from the Polaris car sold at Walmart, and then we upgraded with the headlights and grill lights, and we added a remote control electric winch to it. So pretty fun. We put an additional piece up here, so it was more like a gun, and we put a little step here for the guys to step onto so they can shoot the gun properly. But now that I have Gridiron, it's going to get enhanced even more, and I'm really excited. Stuff's pretty good. I have seen reviews from A Punk with Toys, so without further ado, let's get into some pieces, and we'll just do it step by step. I'm going to start with the Gridiron Vamp roll cage. All right, so I'm going to bust them out right in front of you guys. I'm going to kind of see what we get in here. What are we getting? Okay, this little setup was $30 for the roll cage. And I've never even seen the inside of a Gridiron, so I'm not even sure what that is. It's just a small card, nothing else. Alright, I didn't know if it was instructions or what, so I guess you kind of guess how this stuff goes together. And does have strip feeds. I guess this is ammo feeds. That may pour it into these boxes down here. Might be some ammo boxes. So I'm definitely gonna have to figure it out. And it does have like a resin pour smell to it. I don't know if this stuff's injected or resin. I don't know much about resin printing, but I do know it has that funny smell because I've bought it in the past. So maybe those go in like that. Leave a comment. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong. Plug that into there. See if I can get the second one in. I'm not even sure if that's how it's supposed to look. Anyways, let's get on to the rest of it. There's a hook piece here and two clip pieces. So, again, I have no clue. Let's just go ahead, get to our vamp. Bam. I'm going to take the guns off the back and go ahead. And I'm assuming it just presses on like so. Okay. Actually clicked in. Quite lovely. Alright, so that's in. And I'm not sure what the clips are for yet. But let's see. Alright, so I'm assuming that these are just going to be some racks or some hooks to hook some gear to. Just gonna clip them on the back side. The other round part right here is for the fire extinguisher, and I do have mine back here in the original holder that it comes with. Let's see if we can get it pushed forward really quick so we can show you guys. So and again, it's optional of where you put it, you know, but you can hook it onto the cage quite nicely. And then you can take your old ammo cans, remove them, all right, unclip the ammo storage rack, and then give this a little pull, and there's a little peg right here. You can, some black paint on my finger there, but yeah, the little peg right here that you can peg into the very back part of it. Bam. You can run your ammo feeds all the way up into your guns here. Have to see which end fits in better. That's cool that they give you 2 different port options, and I imagine that's because you can probably load up different styles of guns that accept different ports. It plugs in both ways. It looks pretty cool. I like it. You can tell it sits up a little higher now. Get the other ammo running into the gun here. Nice. Everything so far fits in nice. It's pretty sturdy. I like it. Okay, and that's the first upgrade, was the roll cage. All right, looks good. All right, let's get to the second upgrade, and this one is, I believe it's called the shielded minigun. Okay, take a look. Just an upgraded gun, basically. But I thought it looked really cool because it came with this plate. Man, looks nice. Very cool. So far, all the print and paint looks amazing that they do put into these. And let's see. Let's see how this would go together. Ah, okay, so it looks like it has a port right here. And then you just peg that into your gun port, or the male end there, and bam. And then you can replace this gun so we'll take the old guns off. They do have a port for it to plug in right here. Okay. And then this one sits in the front. Yeah. It's a different size gunnery. Very cool. Not sure if the other ammo pegs in. I don't see a port, but that's why you can just loop it back into the ammo box. So it looks like it's a continuous feed that's just streamed along the back under the roll cage there. Pretty cool little concept. Nice. I like it. I like the way it looks. Very cool. It's a very different look from these to the minigun. I would definitely, take the minigun. It just has the A-team look, very military-like. Just gives it that nice military profile that I'm looking for. So let's get into our next attachment here. This is the side minigun, all right? So it's going to latch on to the door so the passenger can operate the minigun. And it comes with, here's the gun that attaches to the block. It's pretty nice. Everything's super clean. For 3D printed, I'm sure it's resin poured or injected, whatever it is super clean stuff. I'm very impressed with it. And this is the block that attaches to the side of the door, and you can pull up this hatch, and here's an ammo box, and you can just load the ammo into that block. It's very cool. And that's the ammo box that comes with it. The detail is immaculate on this thing, from the paint to how smooth the quality of the resin is. It's, again, it has that resin smell to it, so that might linger for a little while. It'll probably go away later. But nice, high quality stuff. I'm impressed. And it also came with, let's see, show you guys this. These ammo clips, these strips of ammo look great. They look super realistic. Probably the most realistic. And here's the block that sits in that, the piece that mounts to the door. It's like a block of ammo. It looks so realistic. The detail on it is awesome. Everything is super small. Obviously, that's where it was printed on, that flat part. But yeah, they look great. Can't wait to get this on there. Let's see, we'll move Dusty's arm out of the way, kind of up near the oh shit bar for a second. And I think it just clips on. Yeah. Let's see here. And mine is modified, so I have to make sure everything's screwed in tightly and put back together right. But yeah, it works out. I just have a different chassis underneath my Vamp. So we got that on. Here's the ammo box. and you can throw the rounds in there, or you could store anything in there you wanted to. Really, it's up to you. This is the gun that sits into the top of the lid there. Just pegs in like that. And again, you have to put the figure's hands, on the gun to keep it at rest. Kind of like so. Pretty cool looking. Digging it. Let's see if we can get this ammo canister in there. Pull it off the door for a second. See this whole block of ammo can just sit in there, and you can actually see it through certain parts. It's really cool looking. That was a really good detail. This strip, you can feed into there, and then feed it right into the gun feed. It looks realistic as crazy. It's nice. You can see the bullets down there in the bottom, ready to rip. Oh man, this thing, they did a sweet job on these upgrades. I have to tell you that. A long wait. I had to wait a long time for it to ship because I guess because they're so backed up. I see the reason why now. This stuff looks great. It really sets the Vamp off right now with these three items that I put on. And we're about to get to the next one. Let's see here. The next one that I ordered, clip this in better. The next one I ordered was I believe this is called the front snorkel brush guard. Okay, and it's basically a grill that's going to sit on the front of the Vamp, kind of like a cow catcher grill, to protect everything. But this is the lid that'll go on the hood area. And then this is the front bumper. Okay, and I believe it just clips on, but you see that hole in the center. We'll have to work the hook through that hole. So I'll have to find some tools and take that hook off before I put that on. And then these are the for the lights, little grills for the lights, and these are the little lenses for the headlights, and those just clip on the side. It's pretty cool. They have a very nice little way of how things are going together. Again, I haven't looked at anything. This is just I'm going on a limb here, going with how it looks. I didn't research. I believe Gridiron has a website where you can look up and they explain how to do all this stuff. But again, I'm too lazy for that. I'm just going to try to figure it out. So let's go ahead and get this hook off here, and then I'll have to grab some tools and get situated with it. So let me try to figure this out real quick. Okay, so I have my little Allen wrench screwdriver. I'm gonna stick it in here into the hook. And it's on a nut, Allen wrench screw type. So again, this is a RC winch that I installed. Basically, your cheapest model that you can find on Amazon. It works relatively good though. It was only $20, and I'm pretty happy with it. It came with extra hooks and cables, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and feed my cable through the center part of the grill. See if I got enough slack here. And I'm going to put my hook right back on because I'll lose this tiny ass screw. I know I will. So bear with me, guys. The the super vamp needs a little extra attention here from the electric winch. And again, I think you can just take the rope off your normal winch if you were going to if you were just going to have the standard winch on there with this modification from Gridiron. So this stuff's coming together lovely. I'm quite happy. It's definitely worth the money. I hated that I had to wait so long, but I'm glad I can finally upgrade the Super Vamp because I've been dying to do this since the day I ordered the stuff. So it's pretty cool that it's finally here. And again, I think that this grill just pops on. Pretty sure it just push it. Everything is like pressure connected to the vamp from Gridiron, so I'm pretty sure that's all it's gonna be. I'm gonna put these on first. These are the lenses to the lights. Again, even though I modified the lights and they are working now, I use the original, so everything should just plug into place. I've had no problems yet. Snap this grill on, and that's it. All right, I'm really happy with that, and oh my God, like the overall look that it does give, um, is amazing. Kind of make sure the winch works. Yep, it's coming out still, works fine, and we'll pull it back in, and it should stop right on the front of this bumper now. Bam, perfect. Yeah, that looks great. I love the way it looks way more aggressive now. Um, man, this vamp is coming a long ways. And again, like I've ordered, I think it was 4 or 5 components. I think it was only 4 components total here. So let's put this next piece on. And again, I have no clue. Let me pop the top of this gunnery off really quick. I forget where the heck this piece goes. Is it on the roof or what? Um, no. The yeah. I'm pretty sure this is for the hood right here. Let's see. It's got to be. It wouldn't sit up there. Yeah. Yeah, those little the latches, the hinges right there. And again, sorry guys, I'm kind of winging this, and I ordered this stuff 35 days ago, so it's been a long time. I kind of forget what these pieces did. I should have looked them up, but yeah, I'm thinking this is the hood attachment. So we'll pop off these hood pieces, and it's gotta be it's gotta go on there somehow. It's definitely the shape and the hinges. So let's pull the lid up. We'll just pop it off real quick. Let's see, that's the old lid to the vamp. We'll toss that aside for a sec, or for permanent. And then we're just gonna attach that, and you see the hinges. I'm assuming it'll just pop in just like the hood does. I don't know why I forgot that's where it goes, but I did. Gridiron with their tricky parts. And they have so many. This isn't even all the parts that you can get for the Vamp, by the way. So look forward to more enhancements. Let's see, that should just click in, pops in right there. Pretty good. Everything looks good. Sitting flush. Operates. It even holds up. That's cool. All right. And then on top, there's some pegs, so you can put the luggage package thing, the brown package, back in there, and look how aggressive it looks with that rail, sitting like that luggage rail. It looks awesome, you know. things are looking really good with my Super Vamp. I'm stoked. And we'll put the little luggage package on there. And that's the original part. And we'll put this. Well, I can put this gun back here that I made, but actually, I think there's another part to this. Let me look in the box. Let me see here. Yes, this this is the gun that goes on to this part. And this is the snorkel luggage rack, but this is the gun that goes on there, and it just ports into that side right there, where the other gun used to sit on the old hood that I had modified. Actually, when it was the Vamp, it was just a sensor, environment sensor. But now it's a cool looking gun. It looks wicked. I like the way that stuff looks. Very awesome. Things are looking great. This is the snorkel attachment, and I think this just pressure fits onto the side over here. Let me take a look, and we'll just give it a try. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it does. It grabs onto those two little pieces right there on the side of the vamp. That's weird how that works, but it works. It is on there kind of loose, so be careful when you take your vamp outside because these parts can fall off very easy in the grass. You can lose them, so be careful when you're taking pictures. Me and Down South 77, we'd like to keep it in a box until we get to the spot. Keep it in a box or somewhere safe until you get to the spot where you're taking pictures, and then just ease it out of the box carefully and mind your parts because you will lose them. All right, things are looking good. I'm really, really, really happy the overall aggressive look that it did for me here. And this is just a little rope that came with the package. I think it came with the snorkel package. And yeah, it had a little hook, just a little hook. I think this is just extra gear that they give you in case you want to change out the line to your winch maybe. And then there's a little like camouflaged material cloth that I believe this is just made to roll up, and then you can throw it. They can throw it over the vamp. When they park it or whatever, and they're in the woods, they just camouflage over the vamp. I believe that's what that's for. Don't quote me on it. Leave a comment if you know better. But you can also just roll this up really tight, and it'll sit into the front of the rack there on the vamp. So pretty cool. I like it. I like all the little extra, detail that Gridiron put into their accessories, and they just did a really good job. Sorry about that light flickering on and off. And so you can just take this off, and again, like, you can just roll it up like so. Could do so much with it, set up a little tent, cargo. I'm not exactly sure its purpose, and you could wrap the rope around it if you wanted to. It's up to you. You can tuck it back in there, but put the cannon back on here, the mini gun. So I'm like I've been saying through the video, pretty impressed with the Gridiron attachments that I just received, and for the money, the price point, a lot of these items were like 30. I think the highest I paid was $40, and what you seen put on the truck today was a total of like $130 shipped. So the question is, am I satisfied? Am I happy? Yes, I'm very impressed. These prints are. This is not cheap. 3D printing by no means. I know I've just started 3D printing. I know what cheap 3D printing is. This is good injected, resin poured, whatever. The very, very good quality 3D parts. From the front of the grill, just the designs to the gunnery, it really sets my Vamp off and makes everything just the way I really need it and like it. And I've already invested, time and money into this Vamp by making it RC, and I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another RC frame for the bottom and get it 4-wheel drive and something a little more powerful now that we have all these awesome accessories on. Would I buy from Gridiron again? Yes. It sucks that I have to wait, but I know, demand and supply, and they're not the biggest company, but definitely worth the wait. I love my Vamp. And if you haven't given a like or subscribed, please do so. Follow me for future reviews, especially Gridiron. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next time.